Om Shri Shankaraya Namaha. This is a question from Prabhu Veerapandya. Tammas Anugraham and Sahasrakoti Namaskaram, submitting a divine question. Amma, is Yugam related to the Vedam? Like how Atharva-vedam is not fully present in this kaliyugam, although it existed previously in other yugas where Lord had to come to harvest the jivas from asuras. Was this entirety of Atharva-vedam present in Satyayugam? Oh, my dear child, yes. Atharva-vedam in its entirety can lead to sense of accomplishing, not a sense of actually accomplishing invincibility. So it adds to a strength which can be used for Mukti Yatra. But those with Asuratvam, the demonic energies in the core, use it for the wrong purposes. And hence, most of the Vedam went into hiding, sort of, at Lord. In Satyayugam, yes, it was present. It was present. And in various yugams, even the glorious energies, the Panchama Vedam, which is the fifth head of Brahma, that was severed, even that was present in yugas. Only because the Atharva-vedam was present in its entirety, Lord had to come to harvest that energy back from asuras. With that invincibility, they failed to understand that all that energy was acquired to launch into Lord, to become the Almighty, but yet they are still stuck in the individual self, thinking the individual self will grow into Lord rather than launching into Lord, and hence it has to be severed. Because then, with that feeling of wanting to be Lord, one can easily stray into adharmam, because adharmam is nothing but a narcissistic requirement for control. When dharmam controls through freedom, because freedom itself is the biggest control there is. When that freedom and that control happen in such a way that with the core of freedom one functions within the laws of dharma, which is righteousness, by one's own self-accord. That's the biggest kind of control that ever is. Yet there is nothing but freedom there, because righteousness, which is dharma, has been instilled because of arriving at all the Paramasatyams through Mukti. When this is not happening, partial Vedas are revealed in our Kaliyugam, so that the Asuras don't grow to that level. Harvesting is not required from Lord. Even a Mahamaya can finish that concept even by simple means, unlike in those yugas. And yes, in some yugas, even Panchavedams were, including Brahma's Panchamashilas, was available. Also, it is only for this Brahma Andam that Brahma's Shiraschedam had to happen. It's good to keep that in mind also. For this time period and this Andam, the Panchama Vedam is not revealed. And the human race has to upgrade itself before that is revealed. So which means the upgrading will shift the human race from within time to outside time. So Kala Bhairava's control won't be there. At that point, the Panchama Vedam can be revealed. This is revealed at the point of Mukti. But everything that happens around a Mukta, that is to do with the concept of miracles. Time and space working for a Mukta in a different way. All the impossible coincidences that happen, all this is happening because of that Panchama Vedam. Number one, I'm not at liberty to communicate more about Panchama Vedam, nor am I equipped in equipped with enough language at all to communicate that. Because here the language is timelessness. So how do I communicate timelessness? I don't know. But that is what happens to each and every one of you when you're near somebody like me. Time doesn't happen in you. Thoughts don't happen in you. You know, especially when I open my Hridaya chakra, an overwhelming new birth happens in you. That's why you go into tears. All this is happening because the Panchama Vedam is happening. Very good question, my dear child. SriGuruMahimA.